What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
How's everyone doing? Chilling?
Doing just fine.
Fucking
Ready to
awkward
get
bunch.
stuff tomorrow?
Yeah,
Are you
it
stuck
like
today?
froze for a second, and then yes.
Oh, Nick's ready to get stuff today. Is that what I heard?
I already got stuff today.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So what's going on, everybody? What's going on?
It's fun to lean, but
Why are
talking
we
about
here?
Thankskilling.
Oh,
Over here.
okay. What's up, guys?
The best
Welcome
movie
back
ever
to
made.
another episode of, well, actually, a special episode of Friday the 14th. This is something that I had asked the guys if this is what they would like to do. And we kind of made this kind of, I don't want to say a tradition, but an unintentional tradition. I think the first year we didn't even get to review it, and then the next year we reviewed it, and then the whole cast switched on Friday the 14th, and then we reviewed that, and then I feel like it switched again. And then I think we just reviewed it to review it, and now we're here on season 6 reviewing it probably for the 4th or 5th time. Thankskilling.
The only good horror Thanksgiving movie.
The only good one.
The only
I heard there was a new one out, but I don't think it's gonna top this one. Any of y'all see that new Thanksgiving movie?
Oh,
I did.
no, I want to because it's Eli Roth, but I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance.
Eli Roth.
Either Roth, you want mine, man? Get with the times, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah. But enough about the other Thanksgiving movie. We're talking about the Thankskilling movie with the one and only turkey.
It was so ahead of its time.
It was very ahead of its time. So, as I've been told, I'm going to give a very bad synopsis of this movie. So, it's about a killer turkey who kills people.
The end.
It's accurate.
I mean, it's also yeah. I was gonna say that's accurate. Like,
It's not very bad, actually. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I really don't know how to
You're bad.
I mean, it's hard to
change
do
that.
yeah. It's hard to do a bad synopsis when that whole movie's just a giant turd in a punch bowl.
Dang.
a turd, a punch bowl.
Turn in a coffee pot.
I was gonna say, you mean in a coffee pot?
Coffee
I
oil.
feel like
No.
there's a lot of mixed feelings about this movie. I think mainly I would like to describe it as like a food you've never tasted and you never wanted to taste in your entire life, but you got fed it anyway, and you just did not want to
And it
like
kills
it.
you.
And you're like, after you eat it the first time, you're just being stubborn. And then you eat it again for some odd reason. And you're like, you know what? It's actually not that bad. And then by the time you eat it for the 4th or 5th time, you're just like, you know what? This is actually pretty good. You know, I don't even know why I hated it so much to begin with.
There's a joke there, but I don't want to get us kicked off YouTube, so I'm not gonna do that.
YouTube lets a lot
All right,
of
Frank,
things.
you're supposed to be leading me. I don't know what's next.
All right, we're talking about the cast crew, and the actual synopsis.
Well, the cast, I mean, when you look at this, it actually looks like there's a pretty big cast, but there's really not.
It's like 5 people.
Yeah, pretty much. So apparently, just to drop a random trivia that I just read, that naked scene that happens right in the beginning of this movie, it was shot in a park with no permit in a public park. They were just running, this naked girl running through a public park just to get this shot. I'm just curious on how many times they did the shot, or if that was like the only shot. And they're just like, all right, we're good. Everyone get out, get in the car. We gotta leave before they call the police.
Just for the
69
lulz,
times.
let's shoot that 6 more times.
Right? Like, I don't think you fell. I don't think you fell like good enough in that first. Boobs
Yeah,
in
said
the
it
first
somehow.
second. It really was like in the first second. It was crazy. It was crazy seeing him on the big screen too.
That was quite the experience. I never thought I'd.
If nobody's seen
Have-
the sequel to it, it's literally the first scene.
The first scene's the sequel. Man,
Oh, and
Yeah,
then
in the sequel, the very first thing you see in the entire movie is just boobs.
oh yeah, that's funny. I
So
hated
good,
the
yeah.
sequel so much. I just never try to think about it. So our casts are pretty unknown people, as far as I know. Who's Oscar the Hermit? Was that the guy with the shotgun?
Yeah, with the dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So we got Natasha Cordova, who played Allie. These are pretty much just like the main like 5 people. Lindsay Anderson played Christian. Lance Demore played Johnny. Aaron Ringhauser Carlson played Billy, and Ryan E. Francis played Darren. And then you got a bunch of just kind of side characters throughout the rest of the movie.
Like the turkey.
And of course, there's Turkey, but let's see. I don't think it even tells me who voiced him.
Turkey was Jordan Downey,
Jordan Downey,
which is the director.
the writer and
Oh, yeah.
director.
Here's a little fun fact. The central tagline "Gobble Gobble Motherfucker" was thought of before the movie's actual plot.
Dang.
I thought about that before the movie.
Their goal was to make a Thanksgiving horror film. That's all they had to go off.
That's it, man. You know what? They did the damn thing, man. They did it.
He did it.
So the actual synopsis for this, and don't be surprised, guys, it's a homicidal turkey axes off college kids during Thanksgiving break.
So, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
About right.
And yep, that's Thanksgilling.
Roll credits.
That is
All right, guys. I'll see you
it.
later.
All right.
See you later.
Peace.
Happy
Paco.
Thanksgiving.
That's it.
Thanks for tuning in.
It was nice seeing you guys.
See you next year.
Best 8 minutes of my life.
Wait, it's gonna be 9.
Not the first time I heard that.
So, whose first time is watching this? Is it yours, Andy? Your first time?
Yeah,
Everybody else has seen it
and
multiple
my
times.
last.
All of us, all 4 of us.
You'll never forget your first.
I already forgot. I just watched it.
Whenever we told you about this movie, what was your thought on it before going into it?
Ridiculous. But let's go. let's go. You know,
What do you think it was going to be about?
pretty much what I saw.
I don't know. Did you describe anything to him? You're like,
Shit in the top, bro.
Thanksgiving. Oh, what could that be about?
It's a Thanksgiving horror film. That's what I got from the name. Like, yeah, it was fine. It was fine. It's not as horrible as that.
Would you rewatch it?
You don't gotta lie.
No.
New stuff.
See, like, if someone who watched it for the first time told me it's fine, I just automatically don't believe them. Because you watch it for the first time, it's like Corvus said, it's shit in a punch bowl, you know.
It's almost unwatchable.
But when you watch it for the 5th time, it's the greatest thing ever.
We're gonna have to watch it a 5th time?
I don't know.
To be
I'm
fair,
just
this
saying, under the right
movie's-
circumstances, that movie's hilarious.
This movie's only an hour and 10 minutes.
It's
Quick movie.
too fucking long.
That's an hour and 9 minutes longer than it should have been.
Hour and 9 minutes.
So, Fuentes, seeing on the big screen, was that the peak of experience? I mean, is that ever gonna top the rest of the viewings?
It was actually really good. I was telling them while we were watching it, I was like, wow, like, because they had a little mishap and they showed us that they were playing it off their Blu-ray on the big screen. But I was watching it, obviously it was a Blu-ray version, and I was like, wow, like this quality looks a lot better than when I watch it on streaming, on Tubi or anything like that, which I'm assuming they probably only get to like 1080. And I mean, what the hell's Blu-ray? Is Blu-ray 1080?
About
Or is it 2 point whatever the fuck K?
I'm not that guy.
there's standard and then there's
You're the
2K,
tech
I
guy.
don't know.
I'm the audio guy.
Yeah.
About audio stuff.
You do a video guy too.
No, that's Franco. Literally, his whole company is based on videography.
Hey man, I'm not
He's mid.
expert on Thanksgiving or Tubi.
The 4K back then. What the
I'm just talking about Blu-rays. Anyway,
Oh, Blu-rays.
1080.
but yeah, it looked more crisper. I was like, wow, it actually like looks like it's good
Crisper.
quality. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, crisper. That's what I said. It actually looked better quality. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Just like looking at it like that. But obviously it's still Thankskilling, and it's still, as I was watching like the credits, it was like this guy did all the effects. I was like, dude,
Fuck that
you
guy.
didn't do very much. So good job, man. But no, I mean, the more I watch this movie and I talk about it, because everyone jokes about it. They're like, yeah, it's a horrible movie. Yes, it's a horrible idea of a movie when you watch it for the first time. But the more you watch it, it's just like whenever they did Evil Dead for the first time, it was just some guys who just got some fucking money, a camera, and a cabin they were able to fucking go to and just like make a movie. They never knew it was going to be like an Evil Dead franchise and all this stuff. They honestly would have never dreamed of. And if they never did that, we would have even never got Spider-Man because of that. Or at least the first one that came out. But it's just crazy. Like when I watch it now, I watch it more in the eyes of just like people just trying to have fun for one, and two, just doing something that when you like watch it and you actually just don't take it serious whatsoever, it's fucking hilarious. And it is like, I don't want to say a masterpiece, but it is really up there with the dialogue and everything that they do. It's obviously satire when they're acting, and the people that are acting actually do a good job of the satire that they're actually trying to be. Like watching the dumb slut be a dumb slut. It's just like, she just did such a good job of being a dumb slut. She knew her job. And I was like, she did her job very well. The other guy, the football star, he obviously, it's also satire, but he's doing his job well. And I was like, all these guys are actually doing a good job at what they're doing. It's like, if you just don't take this like super serious, it's fucking hilarious, and you see the genius in it. And I was like, so the more I watch it, the more I'm like, this is pretty funny.
Plus, no one's ever made a horror movie on Thanksgiving.
About Thanksgiving?
Yeah, about Thanksgiving.
Well,
All the Fuentes said is pretty true though. It's like it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be some beautiful art or something. It's like when you get to the turkey wearing a person's face, and nobody.
Favorite scene in the whole movie.
Oh, it's like, hey, Dad. Like you just had no idea that was.
When I tell you, I lost it when she said that. I had to pause it for a bit. I had to take a break.
Yeah, this is not meant to be taken seriously.
I've also never seen so many people murdered, and then like nobody reacts. Like this dude walks in and his parents are murdered, and he's just like so nonchalant about it. You know what
He's
really
like,
messed
no
up, though,
more,
is
no more turkey, no more cranberry.
yeah. But like, what'd be funny is like y'all are saying like it's not meant to be taken seriously. What if it's like a Tommy Wiseau situation where like
The Rim.
he wanted people to love his movie? Yeah, in his heart he wanted everybody to love it and take it serious, and everyone was like, "That was hilarious." What if it was like the same situation? He's like, "Yeah, this is my masterpiece," and everybody just shits on it. It's like, "Yeah, this wasn't meant to be taken seriously at all." Dudes in the corner are just
He needs to really stop lying to himself.
I don't know, man. The only thing I just gravy flavored condom, bro. Like that's all I have to say. Like,
Just
you
got
are-
stuffed.
you just got stuffed. Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
The one-liners were the best part of this movie.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah,
of
like there's a lot of one-liners.
it's all
and, like,
one-liners.
Yeah, pretty much the whole. Yeah, but I don't know. I already ranted about like my feel on this movie. Anyone else have anything to weigh in on that?
Weigh in.
It's a good tradition.
Roll credits.
It's nice.
I'm
Now,
currently
is it better than
searching
the?
to see if
As,
there's a thing.
as far as it being the definitive Thanksgiving movie, horror movie, at the time it probably was. But
I mean,
Liz.
yeah.
I don't think I can. The new movie Thanksgiving, it's pretty good.
I mean, that's cool, man. It could be pretty good. It's just not better than Thanksgiving.
You can take it pretty good.
Thanksgiving's about a killer turkey. Thanksgiving's about a guy slashing.
A slasher film. We don't need.
The thing is, I think it based off of your liking material movie. That's basically what he goes for. It's like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think I-
Screaming Halloween.
Yeah, I've heard. I think I'll like it.
Yeah,
I heard
A
it-
quick
I heard
thing about
talks
it.
about
I
it.
just, I was listening to an interview with Eli Roth today about it, and he was saying how like there's Halloween, there's all these things. He wants this movie to be like this generation's Halloween. Like he's like if it turns into a franchise and the killer becomes like as iconic as Freddy and Jason and all them, then he's happy because like he said every generation has like a horror movie. Like we had Halloween. Actually, I don't know how old some of y'all are. Halloween and then maybe like Saw. And so he wants Thanksgiving to be the movie for this new generation. Like that's the movie they grew up on. That's the horror movie they love. So
If he believes hard enough, it
Yeah.
can. I mean, there's like 7 Sharknadoes.
Sharknadoes.
yeah, that's what he said. He goes. How did there's a bunch of movies that came out that you'd never think there'd be so many of them, but there is. So
Well,
You know, Corvus is talking about Thanksgiving right now. Thanksgiving, Fuentes.
Hmm?
He's talking about the movie Thanksgiving, the new horror movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
just saw The
Thanksgiving might be
Mask.
that movie for some people.
I just seen the
There's
mask.
a
of that.
musical. I'm super curious about the musical and all the songs.
What were you saying, Andy? About Mask?
Fuck it. No,
Yeah.
I just saw the mask of that killer, and it's like it doesn't scream the next Michael Myers, But I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that.
I'm
I
not.
mean,
a director.
regardless, what anyone thinks, I think this is one of the newer icons. Just based off, I don't know. I mean, people are really liking it. I think it's definitely making the money for a sequel.
Yeah, I think I'll give that movie a 10.
That movie.
What
Oh,
movie?
this one.
What
Let's just
was the
talk
movie?
about
I'll get back to Thanksgiving. What were some of your favorite scenes? I know Corvus, you said the mask, him wearing the face.
Yeah, when she comes home, and especially the first time you see that, because you think, oh, this isn't gonna work at all, and then it's like, hey, Daddy, I'm just like, what?
I think my favorite
Nobody
scene,
reacts, and even which one?
go right before it, whenever the turkey is just in there with the sheriff. Just it felt like so
Yeah,
long.
that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, when he's just wearing the little glasses.
The
with
little
the nose.
glasses with the nose. I remember. Well, I slightly remember One of the first times I seen this movie, I think it might have been the first time I seen this movie, I got really drunk. And that scene with him sitting at the table, I felt like was an hour. Like just watching their conversation go back and forth. I was like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Jesus Christ. And then the next scene happened that Corvus was talking about. I just remember just being like, they're all fucking idiots. They're all fucking stupid. Like, what is going on? Yeah, it's a
So part of the joke. It's just stupid humor. Like
I just love
the
how
fact that he
naked-
thinks that Turkey's one of the friends is hilarious. And then the dad's all dressed up in a turkey outfit too.
Oh yeah, that was so.
favorite scenes, right? We're talking about favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Favorite scenes? The whole movie.
Mine is the coffee pot, man. That is my favorite scene, dude. It starts at 10 minutes and 18 seconds. That's the scene, man. That's the only scene you got to see from this movie. It's hilarious. Go
So,
watch
yeah,
this
man.
movie.
Me and your stepmom are getting a divorce.
That's like, oh yeah, we're getting a divorce. She's leaving me. Like we're talking about everything else. Who gives a shit about that one?
this coffee tastes like shit.
God damn! Cheryl, what'd you do? Take a shit? Take a dump in it?
Actually, I didn't. I want a divorce.
He had like the best all the best scenes. I think the reason why is probably because he was one of the producers of the movie.
But she was the one producing the shit.
I love the sheriff's clearly fake mustache.
The porn stash.
And it's just kind of
you can
falling off
like,
a bit.
on all the close-ups. Yeah, on all the close-ups, you can see that it's just barely holding on.
It's like Sasha Banks. I mean, anyways.
The nerd, like every other scene, going.
That like gets me so much. Oh my God. Like
Cringe.
yeah, every time I hear it, I'm just like, ah, can't hear that sound. It sounds terrible.
And lip smacking.
I'll say the dialogue is pure gold when you first see the kids. Well, like the friends, whatever. It's weird because they're like, I assume Darren's meeting them all for the first time, and then he just somehow jumps on the back of the vehicle with them.
Yeah.
And also how he's like trying to fill up Johnny's muscles and whatever.
That was more for Johnny. Like Johnny wanted that.
So you want to touch it? Go ahead and touch it. And he's all, oh wow.
He's one of
Or
those-
just
Oh my
It's
god!
like-
You know what? I just remembered what other scene in that had me dying. Like we were talking about that, but towards the end where Turkey comes exploding out of forget his name, comes exploding out of the one dude, and his buddy finds him and then he's like crying, he's like, it's not that bad, and he's like, you'll be okay.
Something that bad.
When the-
Billy.
It's super obvious.
he's like, yeah, it's like you're okay. I'm like, dude, he's dead.
You're gonna kill that fucking turkey.
Kill that fucking
Just
turkey.
the montage of their friendship.
The ice cream.
Yeah.
That never
They're
happened.
wearing the
That
same shirts in the entire montage.
I thought
Yeah.
that shit was like so fucking funny because like they could have easily like got two kids to do that shit, but they were like, no, it'd be way funnier if they're just still adults and doing all this shit.
I remember laughing the first time I watched it, but watching it in the theater, she had me dying. This is fucking great.
Deceased.
Yeah, that stuff was really ridiculous. I don't know if I have like a specific favorite scene. In general, it's more just the whole movie. The one-liners always get me. You know, like you just got stuffed.
Was it ass past grass? Was it?
Oh my god, that scene too.
Yes.
It's not for you or anyone else.
There were some scenes in there that I was like that one was like pretty dark
That-
to me. I was like, wow, like he made him call his daughter, tell her like, oh, I'll be home, and bam, shot him right in the head. I was like, wow, like that's actually like really dark. That's
So
crazy.
they're
Yeah.
filling him up.
Like that's in my head. I'm like, that's like real horror, like a real horror scene, like right there. Like,
You know, the
Yeah.
real horror was right before that when he tried to fuck a turkey.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Dude.
Like, hey man, what am I gonna do in this movie? You're gonna fuck a turkey.
Get ready to fuck a turkey.
you're gonna do it. You're gonna fuck that turkey.
Just him driving up on the side. It's like, oh, look at this turkey. Let him in.
Just the amount of like how everyone just accepts this walking turkey, like it's just ridiculous.
Talking
in this
turkey.
movie. Like,
Right?
Like the guy just pulls up and opens the door. Like, you need a ride? Like, it's a
You seen
fucking
Rick and
turkey,
Morty?
bro. But no, it's that, and then Daddy, you look a little different. Takes off the hat, and he's like, "Oh, you did something to
You got
your
a haircut."
hair." Like, okay,
They're idiots.
okay.
I think the dog's name was Flashy.
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 At first, when I first heard it, I thought he said Lassie, because that's the same kind of dog as the Lassie dog.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they didn't even try. They were just like, that's Lassie. And then I heard it again. It was like Flashy. I was like, oh, it's Flashy.
It would have been
Okay.
funnier if it was Lassie.
Justice for Flashy.
Nice tits, bitch.
Bro, every line in them is a tagline.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I call foul play.
Exactly.
Oh,
I have all these written down. Everything that's been said already.
We're prepared for
Take notes.
taglines.
Take notes.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's good shit.
Want
Good
to
shit.
keep talking about favorite scenes? You want to get into ratings?
Keep stalling, man.
I mean,
I was like, man, I'll be talking about. If we're gonna go favorite scenes, let's just start from the beginning of the movie. Okay.
Start from the beginning. Beginning to end. Begin, middle, end.
Beginning to end. Nah, we can go to ratings if everyone's good.
All right, let's start in the order that we are in the screen.
Okay.
So what's this?
What's my rating?
Yeah, out of 10.
Out of
Machetes.
10? That's a lot of machetes. You can't even hold that many in your hand, dude. Like,
could you hold 5 in your hand?
yeah.
If you really, really tried.
Yeah, you put 2 in one hand and the other one in your mouth like Zorro.
It's not your hand.
Like,
Whoa.
Huh?
That's not your hand.
It's not your hand.
But I
Oh,
know
but
you
I
have
can
the
hold-
half machetes too.
oh, I could probably fit 3 in one hand. But still. I meant just hold them in general.
What is he talking about again?
Hands. Much.
Holding machetes. I'd give it 7 machetes.
7.
7.
All right, Corvus.
It's a 10. It's awful, but it's
Aw.
a 10 because I would continuously watch it.
That makes sense.
Just
Yeah.
moves
He loves
me
bad
automatically.
movies.
Yeah, no, like there's bad movies that I'm like, fuck, this thing sucks. I'll never watch this again. And there's movies like, fuck, this sucks. I want to see that train wreck again. So
You know, going into this, I was like not looking forward to it. However, watching it in the theater made it so much better. So I'm gonna give it an 8.
Ooh.
Dang. No, man. I'm changing mine to 8. Go.
7. He's like, what? Well.
Oh.
Well. I'll go on. It's really a stupid movie, but
This is stupid.
I'll go with 8.5. I mean,
Half?
enough to buy this movie to own the box set,
To own all 3 of them.
True.
own all 3 movies.
oh my god.
It's true. I don't have the box set. I'd give it to you that you may be a bigger fan, unless you have the turkey. No, just kidding.
Pull that out. Where did you pull that out from?
When I was looking at my phone earlier, I was legitimately seeing if I could find like a prop version of turkey. I couldn't.
Man,
Imagine when you see one on Etsy.
I always hear about like the theaters. Like I think even in here in this area, like there would be like an old movie that they would show, like Thankskilling, and then they would bring like a special guest down, but they wouldn't tell anybody. They would just like random special guests would come out. So when the movie in the movie theater, it messed up starting the movie. And I was like, dude, if they like bring out the turkey puppet and the fucking guy, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit right now.
They bring out the director. So
The
many
director.
questions.
Oh man, but no,
So
they
many
didn't.
answers.
I was,
Oh my
I
God,
was
let's
very
go.
shocked.
Oh wait, somebody already bought it. God damn it.
Whenever Fuentes said, unless you had the turkey, I thought he was going to bring out a raw turkey that he was preparing for the Thanksgiving dinner.
Tomorrow.
Like, man, he
Let's
is
do it.
diehard on this, man.
I wear it on my head like on Friends.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you're the final one.
The final girl.
It's okay, man. You got like a whole nother year to watch it and redo your rating next year.
So this one's not, it's not really
I
valid.
didn't finish the last 10 minutes. I didn't. I did not. Oops. But I'll give it a 6.
A
No,
6. That's generous for your first time viewing.
For your first time. A 6, yeah, because it's true. It's not meant to be, like it wasn't in theaters originally, was it?
I don't
Yeah,
think
we watched it.
So 5. No, a 6 is fair to me. It wasn't the one-liners. It was hilarious. It was just really. It was a short movie too. It's not really a movie.
It was a touching
So-
film.
You're hurting poor Jordan's feelings over here.
You could have wrote some more bullshit and then just try a little bit more.
Okay, but let's even take it to that next step though. If this movie was 30 minutes longer, would any of us that actually like this movie still like this movie? Because I think it was the perfect length for the amount of stupidness it was.
I think it
And
could have been cut shorter after they killed the turkey. pretty
kill
much.
for the first time.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah.
they could
Or you
have
could
cut it
take
there.
out,
That was it.
you can take out the montage of the two friends dancing around.
No,
You need that in there.
that,
You need that. It's essential.
that was 2 rating points right there.
So
Also, you need-
when I was watching the movie, to me, it did lack a real like ending, and we didn't get to see the ending on theaters. But anyway, it did lack a real feel of an ending, kind of like what Andy or Franco just said. Like if they would have just ended it like right after the first death, and maybe just some little stupid slapstick stuff at
I
the
think-
end.
They could have ended it really well after the nerd says, "I need to go pee." That's it. Roll credits.
Yeah, because then they started having sex or something, right?
Yeah, it could have just ended right there.
And
That's
then
it.
that would have been to me that would have been cool. But they had I don't know, they wanted to drag it on for some reason. I think they felt like they didn't know how to, or not felt, they just did it. They didn't know how to end it. They didn't know what to do for an ending. And that's a lot of horror movie people. So that in my head I'm thinking, was that also satire? Because don't they always say that about Stephen King? He's bad at endings. He's not good at doing endings. And it's just like, did they purposely give it a bad ending because it's satire and horror?
Ratings. Just saw it. Big old ball of letters.
I'm late on this stuff. Okay, man.
You didn't do any of them until like now.
It's not my kid.
This is my legacy. Wait for that concert.
So this spawned like 2 more sequels.
I got-
2 more sequels?
Yeah, those
So-
total 3 movies.
So it's actually only one. So even though it
Wow.
says Thankskilling 3, it's only one. It's
Warning.
real weird.
For any convenience, I will not opinion this.
Every last copy was destroyed except for one.
Thanksgiving 3.
you need to watch Thanksgiving 3 to understand it.
You don't have to. Just
You really don't have to.
I watched Thankskilling 3 and I still don't understand what the fuck is going on. It's nothing like the first one.
Tiff enjoyed that one over Thanksgiving.
she did. I'm not sure I could still forgive her.
Yeah, I know.
But instead of legacy of this movie or legacy of turkeys in general or Thanksgiving, we can like talk about horrible movies becoming like cult classics now.
This also did spin off a musical.
Did
That-
it?
That I
Did
want to see.
There's a
Wow.
Thanksgiving the musical,
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
pretty much. It's exactly what it is. You've already watched it, I see.
Thank you.
Leading role.
He was turkey.
That's why I had to give it a 6. I know it wasn't my best work.
But yeah,
Legacy.
terrible movies becoming like cult classics like this movie. I know Corvus he wants to jump on this one because he said he loved terrible movies.
You know what movie I remember watching for the podcast, and I thought was just one of the most awful movies ever, was the first Hellraiser. I just hated it. It was just such a bad movie to me.
I
I
haven't
did
seen
not
it.
like it.
I haven't seen it with no desire to see it.
Hot take.
It was just so bad to me personally. But like, it spawned obviously so many different movies. And I was just like, wow.
The funny thing about Hellraiser is I was going to watch it 3 weeks ago and then just stop like 8 minutes in. I didn't go back to it because
Y'all are talking about the originals, right?
Yeah. Or me, yeah.
First 3 are the only ones worthy of watching. The rest of them are kind of down
Yeah, I, was
rating.
gonna say, I love the Hellraiser movies, but then they had some remake like a year or two ago.
Oh, they did, yeah. I haven't seen that one.
I hated it.
I always hated it.
I hated
Came up in it.
And then
They're talking about movies that became cult classics. It's The Room is like one of the best examples. Like that movie's garbage, but it's just like this one. Like I'll watch it again just because it's hilarious.
The bear, the cocaine bear thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cocaine Bear.
Is that not like an instant classic already? People were like going crazy over it, and it was bad.
Yes.
Not good bad like Thanksgiving, just bad. Just
That's one of the ones.
never
Like I went to a showing of The Room in theaters. Kind of how Franco was showing me that they had Thanksgiving in theaters, but during certain scenes in The Room, like the people would throw sporks at the screen, just because like it was like a whole thing, and I feel like this movie's probably the same way in certain places. I don't know what they would do, but like I like the idea of like going seeing this in theaters and like the whole crowd's saying the lines with them. That shit's fun to me.
I was like, when I went to go see this movie in theaters, I was truly expecting like a bunch of just weirdos going and watching this movie, like us, like just people that were fans of the movie. And I was just like, who the fuck else who's gonna pay money to come to this fucking theater and watch this movie? Who?
Someone brought their kid, right?
Yeah, someone did bring their kid.
Oh, that's awful.
And I was like, wow. Well, like besides me, Tiff, Franco, and Nick, I think there was only like 6 other people altogether.
Yeah. Those the table next to it was taken, but no one showed up.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you wasted money on it and they didn't come.
Probably
That's how
not
much
better
they-
about it.
That's how much they believed in the movie. They're like, I'm gonna pay a ticket even though I know I can't make it. But like, I don't know why. I mean, maybe because like I've been like managers and stuff like that. I just like looked at it like in a business standpoint. Like, I feel like y'all lost money. It was only like $7 a ticket, and there's like only like 11 people here. Like, and y'all took up a whole theater just for this. Like, did y'all make any money today? Like, did y'all lose money just doing this run?
I was telling Nick before we started the podcast, the only thing that'll make this movie better is if the release date was like far away from Thanksgiving, like June or May, somewhere like that. This movie released December 8th, 2008.
So like a week, 2 weeks after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, December 6th, my bad. But yeah, like a week or two after Thanksgiving.
week late.
They
and
couldn't even
book's
release it the
full.
same month as Thanksgiving.
See, it was gonna be ready by Thanksgiving, but they needed to add the extra scenes that was the original ending where Darren went to the restroom. They filmed more stuff.
The
They
budget
had to
was
stuff it a bit more.
They stuffed it a bit more.
the budget was $3,500.
Clearly. That was
And
very
that
apparent.
was all Kickstarter, right?
I have no idea.
That was like done through a Kickstarter or something. I'm pretty sure it was.
I think the sequel was. So the sequel had like
I feel like we could have done that movie for cheaper.
I think the sequel, had double this budget. Maybe a lot more, actually. $3,500, $3,500. That's like a tool that I have used for work. Dude, we could make a whole fucking movie, guys. Why aren't we making movies? It only costs $3,500.
We don't have
He's
people make
right. He's
movies.
got a point.
I have ideas for horror movies that I won't say on here, but I'll tell y'all. We can do one of these.
We just get your iPhone, and you know what? We'll just go in the dark woods one day and just
Blair Witch Project.
we'll start making up lines. Man, that tree looks like a dog because it barks a lot.
No. Walk out of the theater.
Walk out of the theater.
Yeah, well, I want my money back.
Barks a lot.
It was
Who wrote
an
this shit?
accident.
Oh, okay, yeah, an accident. Yeah.
So this movie on IMDb is at 4.2 out of 10. Do y'all think that's a fair rating?
Higher than I expected.
Yeah, a little higher than I was originally going to give it.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about right. 69 people have reviewed this.
69.
Nice.
Keep it there.
I want to read some of the 1 stars if there's a 1 star. How do you?
This guy gave it a 10. Oh,
It's all one star review. The
It's
turkey does not
Corvus.
look real enough.
it was Corvus. Yeah, that's what
Corvus
it said.
Hill. He's like, yes. Not even going to laugh because it's true.
This one says Thanksgiving isn't a movie, or at least one that should have even had the displeasure to see. It's like the bullshit created by a couple of teenagers with 2 six-packs and a busted turkey puppet they probably thought was a chicken at first.
Or a
I
sheriff.
mean, they're probably not wrong.
Even 70 minutes isn't short enough.
I just like what I don't ever get is like how people write literally a novel of a review and give it like a 3. Like it irked you that much that you wrote a fucking novel about how bad it was to you. Like you were just so pissed off after you finished watching this movie. You're just like, I'm going to IMDb right now. And I'm writing.
This one says, or was it? To comment on this movie, I joined. He joined IMDb to comment.
Honestly, I feel like those negative comments that are a novel long are probably from actual directors who made some good movies that never took off, but this one did.
Dang.
The saltiness.
So, yeah, they're salty.
This movie was on Netflix at one point.
Yeah, I think that's where I originally
That makes
watched it.
sense.
Everything went through there, and they
Yeah,
went to
like-
Tubi.
Theory.
What's a 10-star rating?
That was one of the first ones on my list.
Incredibly funny, hilarious.
Yeah. Highly recommend Thanksgiving.
Someone said genius, best of all time,
I don't know about that.
masterpiece.
I agree. Genius
That's
is
later.
masterpiece.
We get taglines you want. Pretty sure we already said them. All the
Yep,
one-liners.
every single line.
Yeah, every single one line.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker. I think it was the original tagline, but yeah, you just got stuffed.
No, that's
Ass
what I call
grass.
foul play.
Ass grass, ass pass. Where the fuck he says?
Ask,
Gas.
Gas,
Grass.
grass, grass.
Yeah.
gas,
Gas, grass.
grass.
Ass.
It's not for you or anyone else.
That's a pretty good tagline for the movie.
It's not for you. That's exactly why I wrote that down. It's not for you or anyone else.
All right, y'all ready for Andy's corner of memes?
It's
Andy Corner.
just
What you got for us today, Andy?
huh? Oh, I've brought us today my favorite scene of the movie.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That is pretty good. You get a clap for that, though.
What doesn't get a clap is the over mentioning of John Benet Ramsey.
Oh,
Yeah,
this movie-
her legs are harder to close than the John Benet Ramsey case. I've never even looked it up. In my head, I remember like, I need to look this up. What
They
the
said
hell
it
is
once, and I looked it up, and
That's
then they
dark.
said it again. I was like, they just said the same thing again, and then they brought it again the third time. I was like, that was the worst one.
also makes me realize how like we look at this movie and it's like, yeah, it's an old movie. It's like 2000 what? 8,
9.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
That's considered old now, which makes me want to just I don't know.
We are old, man. I'm sorry. Nice tits, bitch. Tagline.
Thank you.
Okay, back to taglines.
That's all it's
Anything else you want to talk about the movie? About
getting stuffed.
Thanksgiving?
that? It's a masterpiece. It's genius.
How
It should be
bald is-
required viewing.
Every Thanksgiving.
It should be on was it the Hallmark Channel or like ABC, ABC Family, like how they overplay like
It should be on PBS. I mean,
This is for
the
sure. a
government
psycho
should be
movie.
showing every kid this movie.
All right.
I think PBS got canceled, by the way.
If you want to watch
you
it,
turn on
put it
ABC in the morning and you see a turkey getting fucked.
What?
Or a
What?
turkey doing the fucking. You know,
Speaking of
you
that,
know.
I gotta watch the fucking Thanksgiving Day parade tomorrow.
It did make me like laugh that it was almost like a joke against turkey that they're like extra small gravy flavored condos. Like, did you say the turkey had an extra small dick?
You know, the neck.
I mean, the
the
turkey.
The neck and the head of the turkey itself looked like a dick. So it's like, with the beak
no.
on it.
That's it, I guess.
All right. Next week we're watching.
No.
Blood.
Yes.
Terrible movie to a terrible movie. Let's go back to back.
Ugh.
Terrible as well.
I believe this one's on Netflix. No, not Netflix. Peacock. So you can watch it now on Peacock, and we'll be talking about it next Wednesday.
You know what's bullshit? I was so excited to see that movie that when it
Pull that out of
came
your
out
pants.
on streaming, I paid like $30 to watch it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was expensive. I regret it.
I would too.
I see the regret on your face through the video.
He didn't even have to say he regretted it. I knew he did.
Yeah, it was expensive, and I think I only rented it too. I didn't even buy it, and it was like that much. It may not have been 30, but it was definitely more than anyone should have fucking paid.
It was.
If it makes you feel any better, I had to buy or rent
doesn't.
the movie we reviewed, Child's Play. Whatever year that movie came out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's
2019.
I had to like rent on Amazon, so that sucked.
that's
It was $3 though, but you know,
still a lot of money for that.
I didn't even pay for it actually, so but whatever. We'll catch you guys next time. Y'all can follow us on social media. We have all of our handles on here, except for Fuentes.
No,
The
you
Egg
have,
McMuffin.
you have to look. You have to look up the Egg McMuffin of rappers, guys. It's the only way to find me.
You probably just see Egg McMuffins and Eminem.
Just me laying in between the buns.
Is that a picture already? Is that a meme? Did you make that?
Kind of. I did
We
like.
gotta
I did the. What can you tell the difference between these two pictures with Pam? And it was the Egg
the
McMuffin
same.
and a picture of me. And I was like, it's the same picture.
You need to have you like screaming, like falling out of the sandwich, like help, just reaching for the
Okay,
camera.
we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Okay,
Bye.
peace.
Tacos.
I'll see y'all
Sounds
later.
good.
Tacos.
Gobble gobble.